So after about 2 days, the ponies got their supplies together and started to head for the train station. And as the ponies were walking, they started to hear laughter out in the distance. But this laughter didn't sound normal, but rather broken and sinister. And then they noticed that the laughter started getting closer to them, as if something had heard them and was now moving towards them. And then we see a gray pony emerge out of the forest and started to chase them. And while it's hard to tell who this pony is, considering that they are gray, I think that this might be Derpy. And to make matters worse, after they spotted that one pony, a bunch more started to chase them as well. But luckily, they were able to make it to the train, and it seems to be in good shape, although there were some blood trails inside the cab, which is to be expected in an apocalypse. Next, we get to see just how strong these infected ponies are, with the fact that they were able to break through the thick glass of the train windows with little effort. And if given enough time, they definitely would have broken this train. But before they could actually do that, the train starts to move, and the ponies were able to safely get out of town. In the next chapter, we learn that it will take the ponies about 3 hours to make it to Canterlot, and in order to pass the time, Pinkie lets the group know how she got the scars on her face. And we learn that when the outbreak first happened, Pinkie Pie actually paired up with a pony named Lyra. She fed her and gave her a safe place to rest, but that night when they went to sleep, Lyra took an axe to Pinkie Pie's face, thinking that she was going to mutate just like the other ponies did. In thinking that she had taken Pinkie out, she ran off, and Pinkie hasn't seen her since. And it seems like that infection is the only reason that she was able to survive and heal, which is a horrible realization, because this means that the infected ponies are way more durable than we initially thought, and even if you take an axe to their face, they'll still be able to heal themselves. Now after that conversation, Scootaloo pulls back Pinkie's hair and asks her how she got the giant teeth marks on her neck. And then we see Pinkie freak out, screaming that she's not talking about that scar, scaring Scootaloo and angering the other ponies. But then we have this cute moment where Pinkie apologizes, saying, "I'm sorry, Scootaloo, that one's a sad story." And Scoot responds by saying, "Can I make it a happy one?" We then see her come up with a story of Pinkie finding a little puppy who gets a little bit too excited while they're playing, and it bites her on the neck, but then apologizes and licks the wound to try to make it better. And I think this serves as a bit of a reminder just how young Scoot is, because we all know where that bite likely came from. But her story does make Pinkie happy, and it also takes some of the tension out of the room until they spot something on the train tracks. And this pony seems to have no intentions of moving. And once we get a closer look at it, we see that this is definitely Twilight Sparkle.